everyone. Welcome back. We're back at the kitchen here at Journey Christian Church in Apopka, Florida. And I've got a special guest with me. This is Melissa. She is one of the residents here at Journey, and I'm going to let her explain what that is. What is a resident?
The residency is a 2-year program for students who have just completed college to get a little bit of taste of what it's like to be in ministry. So we come and we live down here for 2 years, and we each have specific tracks. Mine is children's ministry. So I've been here for about a year now, which is kind of crazy, and I've learned so much, and I'm so thankful for all the people who've been so supportive, our host homes, and all of our supervisors and the pastors here have just been so great, and I'm just excited to continue to learn while cooking. I'm so excited.
Well, that's where I come in.
Yes.
So this month's video is going to be, I'm calling it Living the Mug Life, hashtag Mug Life, okay? And if you can see, we've got all these different mugs here. If you go into anyone's cabinet at home, you have got so many random mugs. The mugs Merry Christmas that you only bring out once a year. We've got mugs from your jobs, mugs from a business that you had visited.
Disney
mug. She's got her college mug over there. And of course, we've got some of our Journey mugs. You have always got a bunch of mugs in your cabinet, and they never match. They're never a full set because you broke one and then you don't have a set of them. So we've got a lot of young people here on campus at our Apopka campus here, and they're college age. And I have a college age son as well. They can't cook well. They don't know a lot of recipes. So I started Googling, and I said, there's a whole thing called mug meals. So we're gonna do a couple of really fun things today. You can do in a mug, easy. Even someone as cute as this can make it. So we're gonna get started, all righty? So she's got a setup here, and I've got a setup. But one thing I wanna mention is that Melissa is gluten-free, dairy-free. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so a few months ago, my doctor told me that I need to start a gluten and dairy-free diet because I have some inflammatory issues. So it's a hard life to live, but Miss Stacy apparently is gonna help make my life a little bit easier. So I'm just really excited to eat some food that I normally don't get to eat and have it be in a mug.
So I am gonna be making the gluten version, and she's gonna be making the non-gluten version and the dairy-free version, and I'll explain that as we go. Okay, the first thing we're gonna make is a mug chicken pot pie.
Oh my gosh, I love chicken pot pie.
Does a pot pie just remind you of like growing up? It's comfort food.
Yes.
You wanna sit in front of the TV.
I would skip all the vegetables and just eat the pie part. So I'm really excited for the gluten-free biscuits.
Okay, so we've got a bowl here, okay? Now, I am gonna be using some cream of chicken soup. When you go to the store, you really gotta watch which one you pick out. There is so many different kinds in here. Read the label. I want you to be a label reader on this because of the sodium. There are low sodium versions, there's gluten-free versions of cream of chicken soup. There's all kinds of versions, but the sodium content varies. So I went middle of the road. I chose one that says heart healthy. That's a little middle of the road. So, but how I made yours here is I bought the chicken bone broth, which is a gluten-free, and I mixed it. I just heated it up, and I mixed it with a little almond milk, some seasonings, and just a little gluten-free flour to thicken it so that they're a little bit different colors. They came out a little different colors, but
Still looks good.
all right. So we're gonna add those to our bowl.
Okay. Wow, this looks good.
Now, this recipe makes 4, so we're able to make 2 of these each, but we can make 1 today. We've got some veggies. You can do canned veggies, you can do frozen veggies. Again, just watch out for your sodium and on your prepackaged foods. So we're gonna dump in our veggies. Okay.
Ooh.
Chicken.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
Most of the time at home, my husband loves to buy the big rotisserie chickens, and then he eats the pieces off of it that he wants, and then the left is left in the fridge, and then it's sitting there for about 2 days, and you're like, what are we gonna do with it? So when I was at home last week, I just shredded all of the other pieces off the rotisserie chicken, but this is grilled chicken breast from Sam's Club today. So, and I just cut it up, but use any leftover chicken that you want. Dump that in.
Chicken is the most versatile food.
Okay, a little garlic.
Okay.
Gotta have some seasoning. I'm a garlic girl. All right, you got a spatula there. We're gonna mix all this up. And you just want it to get nice and creamy.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I always joke that chicken is like the one food that like, if I had to pick one food, I'd eat chicken because you can eat chicken so many ways. It's like grilled chicken.
Yes.
There's wings. There's fried chicken. There's chicken nuggets.
Can you get a view of that? You just want to mix everything till you get all the cream of chicken soup, get everything nice and coated. Now, grab your favorite mug there, whichever one you want to use.
Ooh, so many. Take this one.
I like to spray, put a little spray in them. I'll make 2 for here, but you can make a jumbo one if you want.
I was gonna say, this one's pretty big. That's why I like this one.
But I like to spray it just so everything doesn't stick in there.
Yeah.
And scoop away.
Is there a technique to the scooping?
No, you any kind of spatula, spoon. You just don't want it all over your counter. Fill it up as much as you like.
Do you like pack it in there?
I'm not packing it, but there'll be a little left over. Okay, now the fun part. Adding a biscuit topping.
The biscuit.
I am using Pillsbury's Grand biscuits. I actually wanted to use the wheat ones, but I couldn't find them this week. But so for you, I actually made you a gluten-free biscuit. And if you want to use 1 or 2 biscuits to cover yours, because you have a wider mouth.
I do have a wider mouth.
Now see, I have a Grand's biscuit, and look how it just fits down.
2 biscuits are always better than 1. I don't know if it's gonna fit though.
You can cut it in half, or just tear it in half, and then just feed it in there. Don't worry about it. There.
Get that in there.
Okay. Look
oh,
at that.
Yeah, that looks good.
Now, okay, you can either do just a little drizzle of milk on it. I'm gonna just put a little spray on the top. That's gonna help it give a little bit of color. Now add just a pinch.
Ooh.
Just a pinch of.
Do you just like that?
Just a little bit of thyme. We're adding a little fresh thyme on the top. And then we're gonna just do a little garlic. And these are gonna go in the oven. We're gonna bake for about 15 minutes.
This whole thing or just?
Yep, the whole thing's going in the oven.
Well, the garlic.
Yes, add a little, no, don't use all the garlic on yours, just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch of garlic.
So don't do what I just
It's a little pinch of garlic.
It's gonna be very garlicky.
Whoops. All right, we're gonna turn around and put these in the oven. Next, breakfast time. Breakfast in a mug, in the microwave. We've got a microwave right here, and then I've got another one over here. We're gonna make French toast. Now, I am using the cinnamon swirl bread. Even when I open the bag, I can just smell it. I'm just trying to let you see that. This is Thomas cinnamon swirl bread. That's what I'm using. But you've got a gluten-free bread here. Yeah, gluten-free dairy bread. So what we did was, I just tore it up. Just some big chunk, some pieces there. So that's gonna be there. So first of all, start with your eggs.
Okay.
And we got a little trash can right on the side of you.
Am I supposed to only have 1?
Yeah, I'm gonna double my recipe.
Oh, okay, good.
That way I can feed our camera guy over here.
Ah.
I'm thinking of him.
Yeah, as you should.
Give that a little whisk. And we'll toss that in the sink. Now, to make this, we gotta pick another mug here. I got a mug here. You got a mug?
Yes.
Pick a mug.
I'll do my piggy mug.
Okay, so I want you to take the butter that you have there, put it down in your mug. Put it in your mug. Okay, and I want you just to microwave for that for like 20 seconds because what I want you to do is coat I want you to coat it.
Okay.
Yes, let me grab another mug too here. I'll grab this one. This was my daughter's job. Of course, when she moved out, she left the mug at our house.
Do I put this nice thing on top of it?
You can cover that way you don't have microwave splatters. So you're gonna microwave that, and I'm gonna run over here, Mark, and microwave over here. Now that is melted, is that all melted?
Yeah.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to swirl it around. swirl it just so it gives a good coating.
Like on the sides?
Yes. I'm gonna grab these over here. I can hear them bubbling.
Oh my gosh, I'm so afraid to spill it. There's an art to this.
No, nothing fancy. You just wanna let the cup get coated with the butter. Plus, when you have French toast, do you like butter on it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you want it to be, it's gonna be in a nice little buttery cave here.
A little cocoon of butter.
Yes, that's what you want.
Ooh.
So, we've got don't spill it. Don't worry. Okay, back to your eggs.
So I just leave the rest at the bottom?
Leave it in there.
Okay.
In your eggs, add your cinnamon.
Ooh.
And your vanilla.
Best part, cinnamon.
Okay, and let's add your bread now. Okay, you've got a spatula on your tray. Let's get the bread nice and coated.
Oh, this is starting to make sense now.
It's like you're making French toast.
Yes.
But if you lived in a dorm room, you could make this because all you need is a microwave. Now, for the first recipe, if you lived in a dorm, if you had a toaster oven, something like that, you can make it in there. If you don't have it, so with this, you don't have to have a skillet, you don't have to have a stove top. Just stir until your bread is nice and soaked. Looks like you got all your bread covered with the little egg mixture.
And this is really great because when I was in school, I was a small group leader and we do Bible studies. And so this would be great for people who do stuff like that because they can host people and make fun treats and not just eat Oreos.
This takes 1.5 minutes to make.
Yeah.
1.5 minutes. That's it. Once you got it coated, drop that into your mug.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I'm getting it down the side of my cup here. Drop
this looks so good.
into your mug. Can you smell the cinnamon and the vanilla
Oh,
already?
Yeah. Yes, I can. Ooh. Smells so good. All right, it's in there.
All right, we're gonna microwave for 1.5 minutes.
Amazing.
That's easy. That is definitely something you can do at home. So, the best part. The best part. Now, with it being already in the mug, you can eat it right out of the cup if you want, or you can pour it onto a plate if you want to be dignified and have, Miss Manners. But it's so easy. So all you did was tear up your bread, have your little butter melted in the cup, a little egg, cinnamon, vanilla, mix it all together. Bam. Top it off with some syrup. But so while we're waiting for that to just cook up, so you said that you've already graduated from Liberty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I graduated a year ago.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I actually grew up in North Jersey and I now live in New York. So right on the border. So people like to make a little fun because
you're all the way down here in Florida.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly I love the cold, but man, I really love the Florida weather. I can't get enough of it. And big Disney fan, so.
So how did you choose Liberty?
Yeah, so Pastor Dustin actually came and spoke in one of my classes, and the professor that teaches the class used to serve at Pastor Dustin at 12 Stone in Atlanta. And all semester, he was just hyping up Pastor Dustin. And so I knew that when he came, I really wanted to pay close attention to the things that he said. And I just immediately fell in love with the vision and the culture of Journey. And I just knew right away that this was just a place I wanted to be.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I hear beeps. Oh. Let's check our microwaves. Ooh, look how steaming hot this is. So good. Let's show the camera. See if they can see that. See the steam coming off of that, but look how it looks. I'm gonna pour mine out. Here, I'm gonna pour mine out. Here's a little fork for you.
Oh, yay.
I'm gonna pour mine out onto the plate just so the viewers at home can actually see it. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
So, of course, it's in the shape of the mug because it's in the mug, but look at that. And then you can see the egg that's cooked, And if you use a really big cup, you might want to just cook it just a few minutes more. But let's drizzle a little syrup on there.
I'm gonna eat mine right in my mug.
Oh.
Well, we go. Yep, just a little more. Yep.
If this is a great recipe for kids too. And it's quick.
Yeah, like on like a snow day when you don't really want to cook, but like, oh, there's no snow in Florida. Never mind. That's really awkward.
Well, see, we can't relate to snow
on a
days.
hurricane day? Question mark.
Yeah, question mark.
When you don't really want to cook.
Now, I just drizzled mine in the syrup. Now, doesn't it taste like the French toast that you would have in a skillet on the mornings? It's so good.
I think I might cry. I really do. Like the cinnamon, like you can really taste everything. And it's so good. And even like gluten-free bread, like people like to make fun of gluten-free bread, but this
well, you're adding seasonings to it.
Great. This is so good.
You're adding seasonings to it, so you're giving it some flavor. And you can always add other things to it too.
Oh man, this is so good.
All right, we're gonna get full here because we got something else to make.
Man, if this is this good, I'm excited for the rest.
All right, so we've got a little.
Just one more bite. Just
Go ahead. One more. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I love this too. French toast is kind of like one of my decadent treats, especially when you're trying to be a little lower in carbs and stuff like that. So you don't eat it all the time.
Yeah.
But what I like about this, it's a nice single serving of it.
Yeah.
It's already kind of pre-portion control for you.
Yeah. And you can't make any more. I mean, unless you go through the whole thing again. We will come back to you later.
Alrighty. We've got about 5 more minutes on our pot pies, but it's time for dessert.
Who said you need to eat dinner before dessert?
Snickerdoodles is actually one of my favorite cookies.
It is my favorite.
So when I discovered this recipe, I cannot tell you how many times I have made this late at night.
Well, I don't
it's
like
so
chocolate, easy. So like this is perfect for me.
So we're gonna use these mugs here. The one thing about this recipe though, you need a mug that's at least 14 ounces high so that it won't overflow. It won't bake out of it. And then you need one with straight sides because you know some of the mugs, like they're curved and they have all different sizes.
Yeah.
But you need a straight-sided mug.
Like this would be too tall, right?
You need a straight-sided mug just so that it rises up. So, all righty, are you ready? Dessert time.
Oh my gosh.
Cinnamon Snickerdoodle mug snack cake.
I'm so excited.
This one takes 2 minutes in the microwave. You got 2 minutes, you can do this. Okay, so we've each got a bowl here.
Okay.
Now, in your bowl, I've got wheat flour.
Okay.
And then I got a little cinnamon in here, but you've got an all-purpose flour.
Okay.
We've just got all the ingredients in different bowls here. That's all.
That's okay.
Dump it in. This is the dump and go.
The dump and go.
Okay, your sugar, baking powder, sea salt.
Oh, okay.
That's all in there. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
A little melted butter.
Melted butter.
Vanilla. I'm double batching mine. And since in honor of you being dairy-free, we're using almond milk today.
Ooh.
And whisk.
And whisk.
Whisk it all up.
Whisk it all together.
It's gonna turn into almost look like a pancake batter or something.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
It looks so good. I was that kid that always ate the batter in the bowl.
Well, this doesn't have any egg in it, so that's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Now, my timer is saying the pot pies are ready, so I'm gonna let them cool while we're mixing this up.
Oh, yeah.
Let me grab these out of the oven.
Oh my gosh. That looks so good.
I'm gonna have that in a few more minutes.
It's beautiful.
We'll have that while these are cooking. Okay, we're going to spray your cup. Let's scoop that. We've got a spoon here. Let's scoop that
Scoop
little
that in
thick,
there.
sticky gooiness.
Save you for later.
Now, don't put it all in there. Put like a spoonful in first.
Okay.
And I'll
How
show you.
big of a spoonful?
We're just about
Just
half
like
of
that?
your batter. Yeah, put about half your batter in there. Okay, because what I want to show you is,
Oh yeah.
so we're gonna
You
add,
dump all that cinnamon sugar in there, Miss Stacy. You can dump the whole bowl.
well, we're gonna put some on the top too.
Oh man.
So do halfway. Okay, now put the rest of it in there.
In high school, I would do pretzel Mondays and make cinnamon sugar pretzels. I had to limit myself. That's why I was only on Mondays. But I would literally dump all the cinnamon sugar on there.
Pretzels is one of my favorite snacks.
They're so good.
All right, got it in there.
Gotta make sure every last drop's in there.
Then add the cinnamon sugar over the top.
Just pour it in.
Here, I'm giving you extra. How about that? You're gonna have a sugar crust on yours. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes in your microwave. So while those
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's hot.
watch out, that is hot. Okay, I'll take these out of your way.
Bye, bowl.
Give you a,
Hello, fork.
this is your pot pie. Now I want you to
Oh my gosh, just touching the biscuit. I'm so
look at the
excited.
biscuit. See if you can see how, now this is the Grands biscuit.
Oh, so good.
So yours,
Hot.
it's hot here.
There you go.
This is the gluten-free version, but remember you have all that little extra garlic on yours.
Whoopsie. It's okay. Oh,
Now-
that looks good.
Now, see if you can dig in and get a
Okay.
bite of the biscuit and a bite of the,
Bite of biscuit and bite of the stuff. Okay.
the biscuit is actually nice and flaky. How's your biscuit?
Really good. It's really soft. It's so good.
Well, what
Oh my
happens
gosh.
too is the bottom of the biscuit stays soft because you're actually, it's mixing with that cream of chicken and stuff on the bottom. So you're getting that creaminess.
Oh my gosh.
Now you're getting the creaminess. There's chicken
Yeah.
underneath there.
Yeah, it's like it's so good. Like it all just mixed together
It's
so well.
like home in a bowl, home in a mug.
Yeah.
So you got chicken, you got your vegetables, and then you've got the little crispy topping on there.
I honestly love anything that has to do with bread, but the seasonings and everything too just make it that much better.
Okay, you can't eat too much of that because we got dessert coming.
Oh, okay.
We got dessert coming. So we've already had breakfast. We had French toast in a cup,
So good.
and now we've had
Chicken pot pie.
chicken pot pie. So now,
Okay.
all right, let's grab our. You need a pot holder?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm good.
Okay, now I'm gonna try to pour mine out just so everyone can see it.
I'm so excited.
So here,
Another fork.
I'm gonna see if I can.
I can smell the cinnamon.
Look how that looks, how it's all got that little cinnamon goodness.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna try to see if I can pour this out just so they can see that.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
I'm such a sugar person that part of me just also wants to dump the maple syrup all on top of it.
Let me clean that up. Look at that. 2 minutes in the microwave. Can you handle that?
Yes.
Now, look how moist it is. When you break that open, now mine is made with wheat flour, and then you've got the all-purpose gluten-free flour. Look at that.
I see why you've made this every day this week.
Now, if you threw a scoop of ice cream over that,
They have good dairy-free ice cream. It exists.
yeah. So, and you can have the ice cream right in the mug.
Yeah.
And then it'll melt right down, right down over it.
This is dangerous. Because the cinnamon is just so good.
Well, imagine if you're a college student, you've got a microwave in your room.
Yeah.
It's Friday night, you're studying, maybe not on a Friday night. Maybe it's Wednesday night, you're studying, you're studying really late. You just need a little pick-me-up.
Yeah. I would just have a box of Twinkies, but this is better.
And how long did it take us to make this?
2 minutes.
From start to finish.
2 minutes. Oh, well, 5 minutes. But like 2 minutes in the microwave.
Let me see that. That is insanely
And
addictive.
even the ingredients are like ingredients that you can keep in a dorm room. Because most dorm rooms have like a mini fridge. So this is like, you can actually like genuinely make this out of school.
So look, I mean, it does take baking powder. That was something you might have to buy. But I mean, you just need a little milk of your choice, a little vanilla, cinnamon, a little sugar, and a little bit of flour.
And honestly, you can like steal a lot of that from the dining hall. We do it all the time. Get a big jug of like bring our water bottles and just fill it up with milk so we can have cereal in the mornings. College life. Life hacks.
So today, we did 3 meals. We did a French toast breakfast. We did pot pie. And we had a dessert, a Snickerdoodle. So I've had so much fun getting to know the residents and the young people around here. And I'm so impressed with how stinking mature you guys are around here. And I look at my own kids like, get it together, people. But I love that they brought this program here because it brought such youth and vitality here. So I love seeing that energy infusion. When I saw this young girl on stage, we have this thing called Jingle Jam at our church. And it's a family party during the holidays that just get kids hyped. She was on the stage just pumping up the crowd. And I can't remember if you were red or green team.
Oh, I was red. I will forever be bitter. And I'm just saying right now, it's May. Like, Jingle Jam 2022 is coming. And the red reindeer are gonna come back with a vengeance. Like, we're ready to like destroy the green elves.
Energy she brings to here to our church campus. But what I love about cooking is that I love sharing it. And I love teaching people.
Yeah.
I love teaching people simple, easy things that they can make in their home, that they can do, and that they can take control over what they eat. So what I always tell people is make food a part of your faith journey, because everything that you do is who you are, from what you eat to how you pray, how you run your day, how you present yourself to the world, but eating is part of it too. So we've got to get gluten-free nourishment in you, but we've got to get nourishment in everybody, and this little home in a mug, little comfort food in a mug is so easy. So each month we do a different video, and we always try to get it to come out about the second Tuesday or the third Tuesday of each month. So be checking at journeychristian.com/cooking with Chef Stacy for all of these recipes. And if you really want the gluten-free biscuit recipe, let me know in the chat, and I can send that to you.
I want it. I do.
So collect all your random mugs at home and put them to use in your kitchen, and we'll see you next month. Thank you for joining us today. Bye-bye.